Hello, welcome back again in Top 5. Today I will tell you 5 mummies whose bodies are still whole, even seems like sleeping. Let's check it out. Number 1. La Doncella. This mummy is a mummy of a woman deliberately frozen 1,500 years ago. This mummy is an Indian inland girl from the Inca tribe. This mummy was discovered in 1999, which is signaled as a deliberately sacrificed woman to undergo a ritual. This female mummy is found at the top of a mountain in the United States. This mummy is called La Doncella. This woman is deliberately made a sacrifice to undergo a special ritual by tied up and then live on the tip of the iceberg without eating and drinking until death to pick him up. According to research, before the victim became the victim of this woman has been given food containing sleeping pills made from coca and chicha. After falling asleep, this woman is placed on the iceberg and freezes to death, until the moment found in this mummy shape is still intact and looks like a sleeping woman. Number 2. Saint Bernadette. The mummy of Saint Bernadette is a mummy of the body of a beautiful nun who has a noble heart. His beautiful body was still in full in the convent even though Saint Bernadette had died centuries ago. To maintain the purity of the form of his body, this mummy has several times through a special treatment process to avoid damage. Even some body parts such as face and hands have been covered with candles. This mummy is one of the great wonders of the Creator. The kindness of a nun has become a role model for the people, even though her life has been suffering from tuberculosis. Bernadette remains sincere in the service of the Blessed Mother and Church people. 150 years after his death in the canonization era, it is appalling that the body of this beautiful nun is found in intact condition. This event is an amazing event of the will of the Creator, which makes Bernadette, now called Saint. Number 3. Rosalia Lobardo. This mummy is a mummy from the body of a child who was 2 years old. This little girl's life ends because of the pneumonia outbreak. What parents are not destroyed when they see his beloved daughter die? This is what makes the parents of Rosalia decided not to bury the corpse, but instead made a decision to preserve the body of his daughter. The parents of Rosalia sought help from an embalmer named Alfredo Salvia to preserve his favorite daughter's body. Until now the body of Rosalia still intact, even looks like a little daughter who was seen sweet tears. Rosalia Lobardo mummy is often called the mummy Sleeping Beauty. It is rumored that there is a myth that some people have seen this mummy open his eyes. But behind the mystery there is a fact that says that the internal organs are still intact after being meticulously with X-rays. Number 4. Evita Peron. Maybe hearing this name will make us remember with a song sung by famous singer Madonna entitled Don't Cry For Me Argentina. This song may be deliberately made to commemorate a beautiful woman who became one of the women who are loved by the citizens of Argentina. Evita Peron is the wife of Argentine leader, Juan Perón, who is known as the Lady Statesman. Once the Argentines' love for Evita, his citizens decided to deliberately preserve his body with wax and glycerin. Even the 30 years passed by the body of Evita Peron's body, his condition really still looks the same as when she first died. Now after the replacement of the new government, Evita Peron's body was later buried in a more honorable, but the shocking thing that ever happened was that several times the body of Evita Peron was once stolen and hidden in Italy. Number 5. Vladimir Lenin. Vladimir Lenin is a Russian figure who is often referred to as the father of communism, who was once the first leader of the Unisoviet state. At the time of Lenin's death in 1924, the successors of his struggle chose to preserve the body of Lenin as a mark of respect for his services to the state. Therefore, scientists and special doctors have been prepared to perform the process of embalming so that the body of Lenin can be perfectly preserved. The process of embalming Lenin's body spelled out a process that had previously been through the analysis with a fairly complex step, even have to go through the injection stage with a special formula that has been prepared. The mummies of Vladimir Lenin are always well cared for, even every once a year the clothes of this mummified Vladimir Lenin are replaced. In addition, the body of his body is also always in the flush with chemicals that make the body that has been there for years it still looks like when Lenin first died. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my channel. See you next time.